I'm wearing the clown hat and I don't know why. How do I get it off? Also, thank you for subscribing, SB. Thank you. I'm gonna get some music going here. It's kind of quiet. I didn't think about the fact that this is gonna be like a total silent stream. Hold on. I just have to change it from HD to 144p. Okay, there we go. That's really loud, isn't it? Hold on, I gotta turn it down. How's that? Is that too loud? Can you hear me? Is it too loud? I don't know. I was messing around with my microphone yesterday because I found out during the Chained Together collab. They know that your choices will be hilarious. All right, okay. So, yeah, I don't know how long stream is gonna be today. I'm gonna try to keep it under 2 hours, but you guys know me. 2 hours usually means like 4. So, I don't know. I took all of your submissions, if you guys remember, way back at the start of June. I took a bunch of your guys' submissions for the Smash or Pass stream, and I didn't know how much time one character would translate into, so I just kind of added characters until I was too tired to continue. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just stop whenever I feel like the stream's gone on long enough. But yeah, today is a Smash or Pass stream. I specifically set it up to be, in June for reasons. Don't worry about it. I've been planning on doing this stream for 3 goddamn years. But every single June, I'm like, this'll be the month. This'll be the month I finally get to do it. And then, June rolls around and, like, family vacation, followed by a family vacation, followed by a family vacation. I'm always either too burnt out or too busy to stream in June, which is why it's literally the last day of June and we're doing this stream. Because it happened again! We went to Iceland for a week, and then after I came back from Iceland, I had the world's worst work schedule, where I had to work 2 morning shifts, followed immediately by 2 overnight shifts, and after that final overnight shift was done, I slept for 12 hours! I'm still recovering. But yeah, it's been a month. It's been a month. But, yeah, we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be fun. You'll see. You'll see. I used the new thing that we learned when I was doing that, talking about webcomics stream to set up, like, an in-stream thing, so we're in the game night setup. This is, like, my game night setup. It's different from my normal setup, because it's more casual and cool. See? This is the normal. Oh, fuck. Wait, don't look at that. Okay, well, I guess I showed it off. So, I guess we could just switch. Okay, so hold on. I forget. What is the community night specific toggle for tits? Hold on. 4 plus N. I can do that. Oh, that's very wrong. Oh, that's very wrong. Hold on. Hold on. That's not even close. Hold on. Gameplay, Control G. That seems like it'd be way too easy to exit. Okay. There we go. I actually made myself a little bigger on the community night gameplay. Look. Ta-da! So, I would like to give a shout out to our very own mod, Arcane Youth, also known as Willow. Not currently here, however, they might show up, you never know. I don't keep track of my mods, maybe I should. You know, Smash or Pass stream. How bad me be? Mark my words, one of these days that vBookfangeek is gonna get a proper outfit model. It's going to happen one of these days. So, without further ado, I guess I've kind of already forgotten what's on here. I put a lot of stuff on here, so I guess we'll find out. Might as well just get started. First up, oh. This was a good submission. However, I'm taking, so Neapolitan from Ruby. When I saw this, I went, whoever submitted this knows me. She's pretty. She's really pretty. I really hate her later season redesign. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The lace umbrella does it. You know, I've never actually watched a Smash or Pass stream. What do people normally say? She's pretty. However, she's pretty, but she is kind of a murderer, and she would probably kill me in a heartbeat if I got too close to her and made her too mad. So, I'm gonna say... Really? I'm not actually a huge fan of strawberry ice cream. I like chocolate and vanilla. Never watched Ruby. I can't really recommend it. I like Ruby. I like the idea of Ruby. I can never get past the season where, I want to say it's either season 4 or season 5. Something about it just loses my attention. I've tried to get past it like 3 or 4 times now, and I always drop the series at season 4 or 5. It happens every time. I don't know why. Fair enough. You know, the later seasons are rough. Yeah, I think it's fun. If you're the type of person who likes to sit down and like watch shows, you'd probably like it a lot more than I do. My problem is I get bored sitting and watching shows. That's why I prefer to read comics. I like to control the pacing of stuff. So I get bored sitting down and watching stuff a little too easy. But yeah, no, she's a murderer, so I'm just gonna no thanks. I'm not that kind of person. Let's see. Oh! Wait, why didn't that... Okay, I heard it. Why didn't I see it? Hold on. What button was that? Hold on. Why is my stuff broken? What the hell? All my hotkeys! Okay, wait. BO for body odor. Can you guys see it? Oh, crap. Hold on, I have to open the calculator app or I'm not gonna be able to preview this. Oh, okay. Oh, it's because the presentation's on top of it. One second, guys. There we go. Okay, now it should work. I didn't think about the layer order. Okay. Number 2. Krobus from Stardew Valley. Well, he was just a little guy. You guys remember Krobus, right? Everyone here's played Stardew Valley, right? You've played Stardew Valley, right? Krobus is the little guy who lives in the sewer, and he's super sweet, and he can sell you void chicken eggs, and he's just a little guy! What is this guy? He's the monster that lives in the sewer in Stardew Valley. He runs a little shop, and he's a super shy and sweet guy, and for that I say, why would you want to smash him? He's just a little guy. canonically smash him, but you did roommate. You roommated him! Wait, is that a thing? Is that like a mod that you can download? God, I love Stardew Valley. He's such a little guy. You want to smash him into a... No! Don't kill him! Wait! Oh, in the base game, Krobus can live with you? I need to leave the... I need... I want to live with Krobus. Oh, now it works. Now the crying emotion works while I'm trying to turn it off. What the heck, man? Okay. Oh, if you get married, he moves out. Okay, understood. Understood. God damn it. Time to add Krobus to the long list of characters in Stardew Valley I want to eventually get married to and or move in. It'll happen eventually. Whenever I finally get around to marrying Leah and Sam and... Who else do I want to marry that I haven't yet? Actually, I think that's it. Because I've already done Abigail and Sebastian and Hallie. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh shit, I'm almost done with my list. Abigail is definitely the best, though. I like that she, like, actively goes out and continues adventuring when you get... She's the one who feels the less like she loses all her personality when you marry her. Okay, let's see. Who do we have next? Daniel Wait, I've never seen his name written out before. Daniil Dankovsky from the game Pathologic. I should mention, I put all the characters that I know at the front, because I figured I'd have the most to say about them. Oh, Daniil Dankovsky from Pathologic. For those of you who have never played Pathologic, he is, kind of an asshole. He's the first character that you play as in the game. Abigail is the one who eats rocks, right? Yes, she is! Okay, I hope I got the right pictures. I'm not sure if this is like one guy from the original game and one from the remake. I don't know. I've never played it. I did, however, buy it in the Steam sale. From what I hear, this guy fucking sucks. They're all from the remake? Ah, okay. Yeah, it was kind of hard to find pictures because you look up Daniil Dankovsky Pathologic and all the results show every character in the game. So you just kind of have to click around and hope that you get the right guy. I do like his outfit though. He's giving very vampire hunter from like whatever you want to call the era that vampire hunting was popular. Victorian? Is that Victorian? I do really like his jacket. The red buttons are a really nice touch. And let's see what else. What is going on with his neck? What's his brooch? Is it like... Please tell me it's a heart. Because he's a surgeon? No, this guy, from what I hear, is an asshole. He, doesn't really care about anyone. He thinks he's better than the entire town, and he only begrudgingly decides to help them. And for that, I don't know, I'm gonna have to say, yeah, no, pass. That guy sucks! I've never played the game. Like I said, I did buy the original, during the Steam sale, because it's... If you've ever wanted to try playing the game that everyone said, literally makes everyone say, do video games actually have to be good, though? Play Pathologic. I've heard it sucks to play, but it's also an important game to play. It's like reading a classic novel that you don't find very interesting, but it's a classic for a reason, and you need to read it to find out why. Okay. Naturally. So this is the moment where I have to admit that I didn't watch the anime, and I know that his name is pronounced differently in the anime, and you guys are gonna hate me for how I pronounce his name, but I refuse to say it the right way. Laus Toden. Sorry, it's like Laos. There's a little bit of like an I in there. That is a country. Look, his name is spelled almost exactly like it. So, I guess here's the thing about this. There's a lot of guy characters in here, and I think I'm a little bit more likely to get flustered over a pretty woman than a hot guy. This, I don't know, he just kind of looks like a dude to me. Like, yeah, that's a guy. However, like I said, I have read the manga. I do like his personality. He is a very fun character. However, at the same time, that guy's not into humans. This guy is the world's biggest monster fucker. He doesn't give a shit about humans. It doesn't matter whether or not I would say I would smash him. The question is whether or not he would be willing to smash me. And I don't think he would. This guy's not into humans. I'm gonna let Laos live in his own little tower with his Minotaur GF or BF. I don't know, does it matter? Probably not. And I'm just gonna let him, like, do his own thing as he tries to figure out how to turn himself into a werewolf or whatever the fuck. He wouldn't want me. Pass. And then, of course. So this is another manga-only one. Phelan Toden, the sister, who, like I said, I'm a little bit more flustered by women. She's really pretty when she opens her eyes. I really love her expressions when her eyes are open. I put the picture in the corner here because I'm assuming that this moment is the reason why she was put in the submissions list. I'm gonna be real here though. I didn't really find it hot. I guess the thing about it is, when you get into like boob physics stuff, as someone who has really big boobs, it really does not look hot to me. All I can think about, like, the mirror neurons in my head go off, and I just think to myself, that looks like it'd be really fucking painful. Also, hello, Gray! Welcome to the stream! You've done some submissions for this, right? I don't know who you submitted. I think we might have gotten past one of yours already. So far, Neapolitan has gotten the closest to letting me pass, or smash. I will say, I like Phelan, however, I'm gonna leave her to Marcel. That's fine. She's got a girlfriend, man. I'm not gonna smash a married woman. I hope that I passed on every single, or not passed, I hope that I mispronounced every single name that I've okay, so what are the pronunciations? Laos, Phelan, and Marcel. I hope every single one of those was pronounced wrong. This is what happens when you're manga only. Oh fuck, my head is below. Hold on, I need to scooch this down more. My head is on top of the okay, there we go. Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed 2 through Brotherhood. I don't know why they randomly decided to stop using numbers specifically during the Ezio trilogy. I will not question it. However, I have a very special connection to Assassin's Creed 2 and specifically Ezio because this is the first M-rated game I ever played. I love Assassin's Creed. And Ezio is a very fun character. I will eventually finish the trilogy. Yes, I have been saying Assassin's Creed is my favorite game for so long, but I have actually never finished the Ezio trilogy. I'll get to it eventually. My Xbox red ringed and I wasn't able to finish the game. Ezio though. Okay, so am I crazy or Assassin's Creed during the Desmond arcs, every single character is just Desmond, but with like a different outfit on, right? I'm not crazy. That's how it works, right? They just reskin him. So let's see, Ezio. I mean, he's a very suave man. You can't go wrong with an assassin from Assassin's Creed. They're known for being suave. However, guy's kind of broody. He's got his own issues to work out. I don't know. He's not. He's. Plus, I mean, like, do you really wanna hang out with someone who's constantly going off to murder people? That's how they kind of look to me on the boxes. You never played, you saw all the boxes when working at GameStop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the same guy. Hold on. Desmond Miles. I'm pretty sure that this is from, oh my god, why is he so tiny? Why is this image so small? Okay. I'm gonna try putting this picture in. I want to compare with the one on the top. Although I think that this is from two completely different games, so it's probably not going to be a very good representation. Okay, pictures, browse, downloads, Edmund. I mean, this is the same guy, right? Right? And I'm pretty sure Altair was the same way. If I remember correctly. The way he just appeared. Yeah, the image was so small on Google. I don't know why he's so big all of a sudden. Well, yeah, no, I don't know. There's also just something. What just happened? I hit delete and it switched to a different. I was trying to delete. Oh, okay, it went back to Phelan. Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah. Spoiler alert! No, it's not a spoiler. That was for Phelan. I am gonna pass on Ezio Auditore. He's, I don't know. I mean, he's a guy. He's a bit too macho for my tastes. I'm not a macho man, dude. I'm more into pretty boys. Oh, Shell for Portal! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I did not realize that that's what Shell looked like. I knew that she was a brown-haired woman, and I knew that she was wearing orange pants and like all this stuff. But am I saying that she kind of is one of those characters who, like, they tried so hard to make her pretty that she kind of looks a little funky now? She needs to look less like a supermodel and more like an actual character. I don't know. I wasn't expecting her to, like, it looks like they just took Miley Cyrus's face and plastered it on someone. I'm judging so fucking hard. She's too pretty. That's not Shell. Shell would not fucking dress like this. She would not put that much makeup on. Shell from hit series Portal, which is a spin-off of hit FPS game Half-Life. Yeah, I've never actually played Half-Life. It'll happen eventually, I think. Probably. I don't actually have a lot of time to play video games. Hello! Welcome to the stream! Welcome! I'm currently talking about how Shell looks terrifying and her eyes are boring into my soul. Pass! Oh my god! No, I'm so sorry! My body physically rejects it when I see a picture of her face! I don't know, this stream is at 16 the blue. I mean, it's her! It's her! Look at her fucking eyes! She has no eye color! No, I don't know. Okay, that final, the bottom left picture is probably the way that I always thought that Shell looks like. I don't know if this is like a fan render or something, but she looks so much better in that one than any of the other ones. No, you thought she'll bake your potato. You know, that's super fair. Speaking of potatoes. Fuck the robot. Okay. Someone, I don't know who did it. Someone submitted Shell to the thing, but they didn't submit GLaDOS. I had to submit GLaDOS myself. GLaDOS is the OG, hear me out. Oh god, I wish I had voice mod downloaded so I could, like, make my voice sound all robot-y. Someone didn't— I know! Clearly the only one baking that potato is Shell. Oh yeah, no, that's so true. That's— yeah, when Shell killed her. I just heard a very distant meow. One sec, I'm gonna check to make sure Jet's not trying to get in and camp. Oh, Finn! Jet! Come here! Fuck. Okay, my headphones are stuck. Jet! Please tell me you can hear him. Jet! Wait, hold on. Say hi! Say hi! Please tell me you heard that. It's so hard to get cat noises to get picked up by a microphone. I don't know what it is about cat noises. They are microphone adverse. You cannot— Are you kidding me? I held Jet up to my microphone and he meowed right into it. You guys didn't hear it? Are you kidding me? Also, he's mad that I picked him up. He walked away. Sorry, Jet. I know that cat meows don't pick up well on microphones. I was just trying to show him to you guys. Oh, rip. Oh, poor, my cat cameo happened and I ruined it. He's such a good boy. Let's see. Has he done anything lately? that I can think of that I want to talk about? I don't think so. I've been, sleeping not super well lately because I'm still kind of running on Iceland time. I think I keep waking up at like 2 hours before I want to, and Jet will hear that my voice or my breathing has ever so slightly changed. He is in a room down the hall, but that doesn't matter. As soon as I wake up, even if I don't make any noise and just stay seated exactly where I was, he is... Sorry, I'm hearing the sound of stuff shuffling behind me. I hope he didn't break something. He is clawing at my door, begging me to go turn the sink on for him, because he likes to have the sink on so he can drink fresh water, and my dad refuses to let us get one of those cat fountains, so I have to wake up and give it to him whenever he wants. I love Jet. Right, okay, GLaDOS. I mean, so, GLaDOS. What can I say about GLaDOS? She's petty. She's angry. She's a jealous girlfriend. Or jealous ex? Cats love to drink from the sink. Yeah, Belle makes you do that all the time. Yeah, cats, it's Jet's favorite thing. So girl boss, she is such a girl boss. She gaslights, she gatekeeps, and she girl bosses. Your blue healer is like that as well. The moment you wake up, he's right at the door whimpering. I just want to sleep. I wasn't ready to wake up. However, the one thing I will say about GLaDOS is I'm not particularly interested in seeing how well I fare while dealing with a bunch of metal. I just saw there's a post that's been going around on Tumblr right now that's like, you know that robots are just like those Teslas that have the doors that speed up when they close on something instead of slowing down so that it doesn't chop a finger off. Imagine that, but for an entire robot, like an entire body. It's not worth it, man. She'd fill the room with neurotoxins and then chop all my fingers off. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I will once again leave her to the girlfriend she's already got. Although I do advise that unless Shell is very into it, she leave GLaDOS. Cause that unless she's into it, that's not a healthy relationship, babe. Dating GLaDOS would be like dating Saw. It would be. She would 100% knock me out and experiment on me. Her idea of a date is putting you through those, like, portal test rooms. That's her idea of a date. Okay, let's see. The Epcot ball from Disney World. Smash. All right, Reagan. Oh God, I've never seen Mob Psycho. I'm sorry, Mob Psycho. Reagan Arataka? Reagan Arataka? Is that right? Okay, so he is like, he's the Twitter sexy man. Can I come my ball? I don't know what you're talking about. What's Epcot? Right. So he's okay. I have heard that he was actually popular on Tumblr, but I never actually saw any of it. In my mind, he's the Twitter sexy man. He's like Twitter's idea of what a Tumblr sexy man is. But I don't know anything about him other than he's a schlubby dude who is apparently a con artist. I want to watch Mob Psycho 100. It's gonna happen one of these days. I'm gonna be honest though, I'll probably just end up reading the manga. Oh yeah, he's the sexy man. He's a man failure. Man failure, huh? Man failure. We only like winners in this house! Tom Cannon from Plants vs. Zombies. You're in love with him? That's so fair. Apparently a lot of people are. I've played a little bit of Plants vs. Zombies, but I don't think I ever quite got as far as the Cobb Cannon showing up. Hear me out, he's the hottest in Plants vs. Zombies 1. I mean, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. This is a very fun design. I don't know how, what does the firing look like? Does the head like rear up and then it shoots the corn? Would it drive it around the block? Smash your past, no, pop that corn. Dude, if smashing meant that I got to eat popcorn, I would totally smash. Is it the eyes? No, I see it. I see it. He does kind of look like a pig on a spit, you know, with the apple sticking out of his mouth. I pretend that there's an apple there. I can't do physical apple humor. Imagine I am a rotating pig on a spit with an apple in my mouth. That's not what was supposed to happen. That wasn't what was supposed to happen. It doesn't work! The gesture hat's getting in the way! Wait a second. Hold on. Mustache. Okay, everyone, let's try this again. Pretend I'm a pig on a spit. I don't know, that's what the corn guy looks like to me. I can't figure out how to get the thing to go away. Please go away. Please go away. You ruined my bit. Okay. Am I okay? I have tears running down my eyes, but other than that, I'm okay. You're never gonna be able to unsee the pig now? Yeah! You get it! Okay. So I do see the vision. I see the vision. I'm not sure if I 100% would do the vision. The vision, I see it. Doesn't seem like something I personally would want to do. Passed. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, so now we're getting into the characters I've never seen, or like I've never played the games or anything before, so I have no frame of reference of who these people are, so we're just going off of, we're going off of appearance specifically. So, Kaname Date, from AI The Somnum Files, which by the way has been on my wish list on Steam for like 3 years or something. I will get it eventually. I haven't played it. I do love the outfit. It's very Alice in Wonderland, and you guys know how I feel about Alice in Wonderland. Guy looks pretty cool. Your username. How long have you had that one in stock? So, I guess what I will say is, aside from the coat, he does look kind of generic. Like he looks like I can think of at least one VTuber who looks exactly like him from the neck up. He's pretty, but like I'm not. No, I like the outfit, but I'm not like, ooh, you know. Maybe if I knew his personality, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see how things change when I actually manage to get around to playing AI, the Somnum Files. It'll happen eventually, but for now, it is a pass. You get it? Yeah. Oh. Right, Among Us. Among Us. Okay. Well, I don't know. That's a... Okay, so I'm a little... That's a shit! I see the vision, though. Nah, Cyan is where it's at. I play Cyan! That's my main. I main Cyan in Among Us. I see the vision, though. I could see why people would want to. Looking at that giant mouth. Yeah, it's the tongue. It's the tongue. I get it. I get what people are thinking. However, sus. Red is sus. Get him out of here. And now we come to a character whose name was so long it didn't fit in the text boxes I made. Okay, so Aerith Gainsborough? Is that how you pronounce her name? I've never played Final Fantasy VII. However, you know what I do know about Final Fantasy VII is everything that they talked about in the Starbomb song. So I think that my knowledge of Final Fantasy VII is good enough to give a proper rating on Aerith, who, by the way, is very pretty. I like her bow. I really like her bow. Is that like a weird thing to focus on? So she's kind of that trope of like the woman who is so perfect in every way or something, because like she dies tragically, if I remember correctly. That's like her thing, right? She's kind of supposed to be one of those like female characters that the main guy loves so much, only so that when she dies tragically, everyone goes, "Oh no!" I, of course, did as much as I could to account for the fact that Final Fantasy VII has been remade. Didn't she turn into a swan? That is what the Starbomb game said. I'm not sure, though, because I haven't actually played it. Like I said, we're getting into the realms of, like, games that I haven't played. Also, I'm just noticing that I accidentally made a tangent between the remake's foot and the bottom of the screen. I don't like that. There was so much space above her head. Why did I feel like I had to cram her foot against the bottom? That's just bad graphic design, okay? I'm ashamed of my graphic design skills, and specifically because of the graphic design skills, I'm gonna say pass. Pat from real life. great time for me to mention that I've never seen a single video from Game Theory. This is a real man. This is a real living man. I cannot, in good conscience, say smash. He's gonna be at the Your Lie in April. Isn't that an anime? He's gonna be in a play about an anime? I'm sorry. I had to. So, my cat just meowed again. Get it! Oh my god, my throat hurts. I think it was Willow. Am I calling Willow out? Willow suggested Matt Pat. And it's so funny, I couldn't not put it in. Okay, moving on. Okay, I have no idea who the fuck. I don't know anything about Jujutsu Kaisen. That was a seasonal anime? Satoru Gojo? Throwing your I didn't mean to say who it was that submitted it. That just came out. I was gonna say, I know that someone submitted it because they asked me for permission first, and then I just said the name, and I was like, well, can't take that back. Okay, so here's my thing. I don't watch anime fast enough to keep up with the seasonal anime. You know what I've been watching for the past year? I've been watching, like, 15-year-old magical girl anime. I've been watching, like, Princess Tutu and Precure. I have not been keeping up with the seasonal anime. However, Precure is so fun! I'm enjoying Futariwa. Okay, so I've been doing the research. I've been watching them specifically because I have a magical girl comic that's about to come out. I did not realize how much I should have I should have started with Futariwa Precure, because what the fuck? Okay, so I was doubting myself. I created this character for escapist fiction. His name is Oro, and I specifically made him based off of Quiche from Tokyo Mew Mew. But then in my head, I could have sworn that Sailor Moon also had like a floating alien enemy. And I was like, oh, so this is just like a trope in magical girl shows. Okay, I'll have a floating alien enemy. And then I rewatched, or like I looked it up, and Sailor Moon actually doesn't have one. I was like, oh fuck, did I just rip off Tokyo Mew Mew? And then I watched Futariwa Precure, and the very first villain is this trope, and I was like, I didn't make it up! I knew it was a real trope! I was so elated. You have no idea how happy I was. The only magical girl show you ever watched was Space Patrol Luluko. I actually have no idea what that one's about. Yeah, Cardcaptor Sakura. Oh, I've seen Cardcaptor Sakura. Maybe that was the memory that I was drawing upon. I watched a lot of Cardcaptor Sakura as a kid. I don't remember them appearing in Cardcaptor Sakura at all. However, if you say that it's there, I believe you. I also took a lot of inspiration from more Western magical girl shows like Witch and Winx Club. So it's possible that they also, I mean, I don't think that Witch does. Witch is actually a surprisingly non-episodic show. They don't have like that recurring floating enemy that I think is something you only get in episodic magical girl anime. But yeah, sorry. Cardcaptor Sakura. Cardcaptor Sakura was your vibe as a kid. You fear you go back and watch it isn't gonna hold up. It's not. There is an elementary school girl who hooks up with her adult teacher in it. Cardcaptor Sakura has some strange alien-looking guys. Once in a while, the cars fight. Oh yeah, that's true. I do remember that. But yeah, the alien thing doesn't seem too uncommon. Yeah, I'm happy about that. Yeah, no. There is a concerningly large amount of adult ex-elementary school kid relationships in Cardcaptor Sakura. It's concerning. It's about a girl getting put in a police force after accidentally shattering her dad after he ate a pill that turned him into an ice cube, and one of the side characters is voiced by the same guy who voiced Deku, and I hate it. You hate the show? Or you hate that the guy is voiced by Deku? Okay, wait, are we supposed to be talking about Satoru Gojo? Okay, so this guy seems to have like 5 different designs. I don't know which one is his main design, so I apologize if I didn't pick the right ones. This guy, holy shit, the eyes. He and Shell should go into a room and hang out. Please tell me I did it again. Ah! Ah! I forgot to put a pass! Oh no, I'm so bad! I was going to put on the pass screen like the blue eye thing, but like put a little again over it. Please imagine that I have the pass thing, but with the blue eye. Okay, Akatar Ito from Genshin Impact. So this is another one of just like, so I see it. I get why people like him. However, I kind of find really muscular guys unattractive. I actually don't like muscular men all that much. I'm more of a pretty boy, like a super thin pretty boy type. Gojo is so powerful he erased the past, dang. Oh, did he really? That's so real. You understand, but you do not see it. Yeah, if I was into like super masculine looking guys who were super buff, this guy would be super fucking attractive. Unfortunately, I like pretty boys. He looks like he could pick me up with one hand and lift me. He's a himbo who does stupid shit all the time. Ah, he's a jock. Oh, I see. I see the vision. You like the design, but he could have cooler pants. His pants are... Yeah. I don't know, they look like sweatpants to me. He's also a gang leader for some reason. Every time you say something about him, I understand the hype a little bit more. I get it. I get it 100%. I know why people find him attractive. Unfortunately, he's just not my type. By the way, I am running through this playlist so fucking fast. How has it only been 45 minutes? Guys, this stream's gonna be like an hour. We're reaching the end. Noi from oh my god, Dorohedoro. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't actually know anything about this. Also, I tried so hard to find a second picture where she wasn't facing the exact same direction as the other picture that I chose. But No? I guess she just really, 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 really likes to face slightly to the left and smile a little bit. Look, I'm Noi! Okay, so the main outfit? The full body outfit that I could find? However, the other two outfits that she's got on here. Yeah, the 3/4 turn haunts this show. I mean, it's good practice. Like, it makes shots feel more dynamic to have the characters turn like that. However, wasn't very good for me setting up the playlist. No, I totally see the vision. I don't know anything about her, but man, she's pretty. I like the fluffy hair. I would like to pat the hair. That's a woman. That's amazing. Yeah! Yeah! I double checked before I put her on here. I was like, okay, hold on. Wait. Oh, okay, those are gauntlets. Okay, I see what's going on in the top picture. Yeah, very pretty. Very pretty. However, also scared of women, but that's a different matter. You know, for some people, that's part of the appeal. She looks like she could bench press me. I don't know if I'm like super into the idea of being bench pressed, but she does look like she could. She really does. I'm trying to stall because I realized how fast I've been going through the slides. You guys don't understand. I thought the first few bits were gonna take so long that I'd be able to just rocket through this part as like a joke, as you guys kind of got the picture of what the stream's doing. But now I realized it's been like an hour. And this is gonna be the shortest stream ever. Who in the show doesn't kill people? What is this show about? Although I will say, okay, so the bottom picture, right? So I've been reading Señorita Kometa on Webtoon recently, and she's kind of got the same thing going on with her shirt in the bottom left as fuck, what's his name? As the big beefy police guy from Señorita Kometa. Okay, so I don't know why. I think this is just an author thing. But this poor guy, I'm begging him to get a bigger shirt. It looks so uncomfortable. What is his name? What is his name? I forgot his name and I can't find a good picture of his shirt. Oh my god, help me. Fuck. I'm trying so hard, you guys can't see it. The only picture I can find of him, he's holding one of those, like, the placards that they do when they take, what are they called? Guys, oh my god, I'm having the world's biggest brain fart. Death Wizards, the apocalypse, guy who is a lizard. That sounds sick as hell, if I'm being honest. I'd watch the shit out of that. He's wearing mugshot. He's holding one of those mugshot placards right over the shirt. I'm trying to show you guys how uncomfortable it looks. Here. I'm okay. I'm fucking begging this guy to get a bigger shirt. He looks so uncomfortable. Image. Okay. Go to downloads. You guys see it, right? They've got the same thing going on with this super uncomfortable looking shirt. Please, I'm begging, your boobs should not be that defined in a shirt like that. It's a really good comic. Highly recommend. It's very fun. I liked it a lot more than I liked Luff, which is by the same author. This author is incredible at writing thrillers. I don't know why she started with a romance. Like, the Senorita Kameda she's kind of made for it. Oh my god, I know the fabric. It just looks like he wouldn't be able to move. It really, I don't know, it does not look comfortable. But yeah, no, it's really fun. Highly recommend. I actually didn't catch all the way up. I kind of stopped halfway through. I don't know why. I was still enjoying myself. I think I just ran out of time and then kind of forgot about it in the amount of time that I was busy. Right, okay, so I brought that up because, I don't know. Once again, we're running into, like, the big beefy thing. I'm just not that big of a fan of big and beefy. So, pass. I'm just trying to stall for time. Otto from Wally. I don't know who submitted this. This is like if GLaDOS and Hal had a son, right? I've never seen 2001: A Space Odyssey, but those are the vibes that I get from Otto. Otto is interesting though too, because like he's obviously supposed to be a reference to Hal, right? Is this Willow or Randy? I don't know. Good choice, not your taste. Yeah, I could see the vision. Otto is such an interesting character, isn't he? Because he's based off of Hal from the Space Odyssey, but Hal decides that the best way to protect humanity from itself is to just murder everyone in humanity. Meanwhile, Otto was given a direct order not to let the ship land on Earth again. Like, he never made the decision to kill the captain or whatever was going to happen there. He was like, you're not allowed to go on the fucking Earth. Get back in your place, buddy. I have orders from the first guy who built this ship. What an interesting dude. I feel bad for him. I bet you know that the fan fiction people write about this guy goes hard. You just know. There's so much potential in that. You think that anyone's shipped him and the captain? There's gotta be fan fiction of the two of them together. I don't read fan fiction, but now I'm just thinking about how good a fan fiction where they like dive into Otto's like, I don't want to do this, but I'm programmed to, so I have no choice. Oh my god, the angst sounds so good! People probably did, yeah. Okay, so I guess what I will say is I see the vision. However, the way that my mind is immediately going, it's I want to exploit this character for angst and not I would like to smash this character. So I guess I'm just gonna say pass. I guess I'm more interested in the writing potential than the character. Oh shit! Oh no, we're down to the final 2 panels! Fuck, it's been less than an hour! Guys, help! We need to stall! We need to stall so fucking bad! Okay, so this is once again a seasonal anime that I have not seen, but would probably watch if given the chance. It sounds really good. I like have a vague idea of what it's about, and I remember that Frieren? How do you Frieren? I'm trying to pronounce it Germanic. Is that correct? Frieren. if this were German, like Himmel is the German word for sky. So if we're pronouncing it Germanically, it would be Frieren. Love someone with blue hair and pronouns! Oh shit! You're right! Wait, this is like the sequel to all of those characters who have those like ice blue eyes that look like they're boring into your soul. He's got the hair for it. If you put him together with all the other ones, they could form a club. The Blue Club. So I don't know anything about him, other than the fact that Frieren is obsessed with him! Ow. The Blue Man Group! Claps. Yeah, something about like he dies, right? And Frieren is like obsessed with him and she keeps talking about him all the time cause I assume because she had feelings for him before he died. I assume. I don't actually know anything about what Frieren's about. Get these people some drums. You know that they would make awesome music. You know. You just know. Yeah, Himmel dies from old age. Funny you should mention that. I hope that this isn't fan art. I did my best to get only official art. I think that the top left is official art. I really hope I didn't just grab a piece of fan art, because if I did, then I don't know who made it. It's a gorgeous piece though. It's really, really pretty. Obviously, also, like, so this is unfortunately another, this guy looks a bit too generic for me, you know? There's not really a point of interest. He's got like the anime boy bowl cut, which is kind of why I picked that image, because like he looks a lot hotter in the drawn image than he does in any of the screenshots from the show. So yeah, no, he looks a little too generic, and I don't know, part of me feels like he's giving me manic pixie dream girl energy. Is he a manic pixie dream girl? Yeah, the main girl's an elf and they live for Aggresso? So she's still grieving her old human companions that died of old age and stuff. I see. Maybe? Okay, well, either way, pass. Maybe that'd change if I see Frieren? I don't know. However, it is funny that you guys should mention the dying from old age. Old man, ow! I know his pronouns! They sucked his pronouns out! My god, look at that mustache! God, he's got a size reduction fill. Oh my god, he really did. Wait. You guys know who he should hang out with? You guys know who would be a great... You know who would get along with him well. The character of mine, who also happened... Well, he is bald. Yeah, he's bald. Who also happens to be a bald old man with a cool mustache and is also German. It's Kepler! He and Kepler should hang out! They would be best friends, I just know it. Wait, I just realized how similar they look. Oh my god. No, they even have the cane and the blue eyes. That's your grandpa! Kepler! I love this guy. Sorry to bring up escapist fiction again. Kepler is very fun though. I really love him. He is like this wacky old dude. You know, maybe I should just talk about escapist fiction to pad out the runtime of this stream. Would you guys like that? Since we are going to end way too fucking early. Sorry guys. I'm not an old man fucker. Sure, yay! Okay. So, that's the end of the stream. That's all I've got. I'm gonna take a minute, though. We need to visit the Chosen One. I will be right back. I have to do a little bit of setup. But then, we'll go visit the Chosen One. Now, you guys might remember, we went through that whole thing, and I only said smash once. So let's go! Let's go take a look at the Chosen One. Hello. Welcome to
Oh my god,
Shipper,
I hope you guys love this. This is my
favorite ride at Disney World.
Currently, you are
I
in a
think that
time
probably
machine.
says a lot
Please
about
make sure
me.
to remain seated with your arms, feet,
Okay.
and legs inside the vehicle.
Guys,
And
arms and
if
legs
you're a
inside the
VTuber,
vehicle.
Please make sure that you watch any tails or extending ears.
Oh.
Also, children.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Children.
parents,
Watch
keep an
your
eye on your children,
children.
okay?
All right, here we go. We are off
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the time
yeah,
travel
Disney World,
adventure
Disney World.
throughout human
Disney World.
history.
I'm covering I'm covering the trail lines from the rockets.
I did not pre-read the script. Here we go.
Shh, don't
We are
expose
entering
me! Shut the
the
fuck up!
time of the cavemen.
Ooga booga!
I just
Ganoosh!
watched the history of the world. Yes, again, I was showing it to my mom. Okay, anyway, let's go to ancient Egypt.
Ancient
and
Egypt!
The invention
Ancient Egypt!
of paper. Ooh. As after the invention of paper, people just started writing like crazy.
Oh,
Like crazy. And then they invented the Phoenician alphabet. And also there were ancient Greeks who created schools to teach people, and also math.
this was my first time
Greek
using DaVinci Resolve
speaking.
to make a video like this.
And then
Hey, what the fuck happened? Hold on one second. What the fuck happened to the video quality? You're not allowed to do that.
Invaded Greece. They took Greece over like the assholes they were.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, Rome's assholes.
and then
Rome's full of
they kinda
assholes.
took
They
all the
suck.
Greek knowledge
They conquered
and
the entire
they
world.
created roads, and this is apparently the first World Wide Web. I'm not joking. That's actually what the script says. Also, speaking Latin.
Oh, yeah. Did you know that Judi Dench's full name is Dame Judi
And then-
Dench? I found that out while looking up the
then-
script.
And
But
then,
the quality- no, it's-
then the library
I
of
got all these
Alexandria is
photos from
burned down.
Pexels. They're
But-
very high quality.
But the Middle East has been preserving all of the books that were lost in
Yay!
the
Shout out to the
Library
Middle
of
East. I don't know if
Alexandria.
they said
And
which
so
country
the
preserved
humans could
everything that was in the
continue to
Library of
progress.
Alexandria. I think they
And
just had the
also,
guys speak
monks
Arabic.
are in the picture now. Fuck, damn it! Their favorite thing is destroying stuff.
Yup.
Also, we're
I
gonna
will
do,
never
like, a
forgive them for
massive
what they
time
did
jump
to
here.
English
Okay,
and
it
Celtic
is
and
currently
Scottish
the
folklore.
invention of the printing press in 1450. Was that really?
I need verification. Is the printing press
Is the
really
printing
from
press really that
1450?
old? Okay. Oh, books invented me.
That's me!
I exist.
Guys, that's me!
I'm reading
That's
in
me!
Italian.
Don't worry about why there's a church
Also,
choir. Don't worry
they're
about it.
Singing.
You got no.
Hallelujah,
Oh god.
hallelujah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And then
I was just reading the script and summarizing. By the way,
newspapers were invented.
newspapers.
And then,
Oh my god,
and
everything's
then-
speeding
and
up.
then
Time is going by
phones,
so
and
fast.
then
Oh god. Oh god.
radio, and then
Donation.
and
Oh no!
then-
Did you
and
donate
then
something?
They went to space.
Thank you. Space.
Space.
And
then I'm actively reading. I don't know what this says.
Did any of your parents were any of your parents old enough to watch the first moon landing? Because my parents
editing
did.
Any of this out. And then there's a TV and the invention of the internet, and we're all together on this, spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth! She said the title! That was the title! Okay, I have no idea what the fuck I said there. I don't know what I was singing.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Epcot!
And now you can see all of my weird recommendations from my VTuber channel. I tried the thank you guys for coming to the Epcot ball with me. This is what? Okay, wait. Before we turn off this, I just want to take a minute and show you guys the bottom side of this ride. It's the HMS Time Warp. Miku spotted! Also, don't worry about the I watch a lot of MMD videos on this. I like the MMD animator community, but they only seem to recommend me videos from MMD creators when I go on my VTuber channel. But yay! What are those? What are these? What are those? It doesn't explain anything. I have no idea what that is. Well, you can't believe you got a free ride at Epcot. You're welcome. It's free. It comes with the tour. Okay, I'm gonna switch to just chatting. Big money saving. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for coming with me to Epcot, the Epcot ball. Epcot. Did I set up an entire stream just to make a Vine reference? Don't worry about it. Yeah, if you guys didn't get the joke, look at the tags for the stream and then consider why I might have passed on every single character. Wait, okay. I said, in order to pad out the runtime of the stream, we're gonna talk about escapist fiction, right? Okay. Presentation, we could turn that off. So let's go back. I want to talk about Kepler. So, yeah, it does make sense once I see the English tag. Oh, yeah. English is famously an unsexy language. Okay, I'm gonna turn the sexual themes warning tag off. I wasn't sure if I would need it, if I was gonna pass on everything, but, you know, it was still a smash or pass stream, so... Yeah, as you guys might have known, English is an unsexy language. It depends on the accent. You guys know it's hot out when I've only been going for an hour, but the ice cubes in my drink have already basically melted. Let's see. So, as you guys might have known, escapist fiction... I'm waiting for the image previews to load. Announced. Escapist fiction's finally coming out! It took so long! But if you guys want to know the real reason, I had a mental breakdown because of how long escapist fiction was taking me to put out. And after I finished my mental breakdown, I was like, I don't care if I'm ready or not. I'm launching this goddamn comic. So, yeah. Escapist fiction might or might not actually be ready for launch on August 29th. But it is finally coming out after like a year and a half of work or more. It is I mean, just picking... So I've known that I wanted to do a second comic for a really long time. Like, I've been planning it since maybe 2018 or something. Because, look, I love Power Pills. I love Power Pills. The characters are my babies. However, I wrote the entire script while I was bored in class, without a plan, and no editing. As much as I love Power Pills, I can't exactly use it on a portfolio. And I would very much like to become a professional comic creator. Oh wait, I'm turning the music back on. It's so quiet now that the music is off. Hold on. So yeah, that's the reasoning for escapist fiction. No, it's like you were escaping into fiction. Yeah, so here's a fun fact about escapist fiction. Is when I was a little kid, instead of making OCs, I would just take my real world friends and put us into like fantasy stories. And so escapist fiction is kind of like subtly poking fun at me for doing that when I was a kid. So yeah, no, every time that we talk about like, I guess for those of you who don't know anything about the plot of escapist fiction is, the yellow girl, Tammy, is the main character. She is really shy. She canonically has social phobia disorder. And the way that she decided to, cope with that was she wrote a self-insert magical girl story, where she took like a few people around campus whose vibes she liked. So like the only person that she actually knows that she put in her comic is the purple girl. Her name is Ray, and she is her roommate. Nobody else in this list does she know. And she works at an antique store that specializes in cursed objects. And one day, she draws a little bit of her comic with a pen that she just like grabbed from, you know, the pen bin that every store has or whatever. What she didn't know is that pen is actually cursed, and the pen brings whatever you write with it to life. So her drawing her comic with it brings her webcomic to life. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I am excitedly talking about my upcoming comic. But here's the thing. So it's really hard to like succinctly describe the plot because the main goal of the plot is actually really hard to describe. So because she didn't know any of the people that she put in her comic, they all lose their memories. They have no idea who the fuck they are because she does not know them. So like, now Tammy is the only person who can remember her entire life with a group of magical girls who are like, who the fuck am I? And she has to find a way to break the curse and get everyone's memories back. But, you know, it's a magical girl comic. So there are these monsters that are known as spirits, which are like, if someone feels an emotion too strong in this universe, they turn into a spirit, and it's up to the magical girls to cleanse the emotion from the person so that they can go back to their normal lives afterwards. And so she's trying to make sure that like these things don't run rampant around town while also trying to find a way to break the curse. And it's very fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm very excited for it. I'm gonna post 50 pages at once on August 29th as like a big launch party, and then afterwards it's gonna go down to like 5 pages a week, which is still more than Power Pills. The plan was to make like half the pages for the season. 50? Yeah, they're all done. I finished them already. similar to Madoka Magica. Actually, I tried really hard to stay away from Madoka, but I do see it. The witches do kind of work the same way in Madoka. Yeah, although in this story, they are able to be undone. I think I was thinking more along the lines of like the characters from Tokyo Mew Mew and the way they like possess people, but they're able to like get rid of them. However, I did take a little bit of inspiration from Madoka Magica for how I draw the monsters in the comic, where I specifically draw them with a slightly different art style. Can you tell that my voice is going out? I haven't streamed in so long. Here, this is a page that I can show you guys. So like, this is what I mean when I say that the monster is like a different art style from the rest of the characters. I really wanted to sell the like, this is a fake story in a fake world, and like these things should not exist in the universe. So like this is the style of the comic, and then the monsters are shaded in a more painterly way. But yeah, I want to talk more about Kepler, because he's fun, and I haven't actually talked about him yet. I want to talk about the characters that I didn't actually have designed in time last time. So Kepler, we get to see in the launch episodes because he runs the shop that Tammy works at. No, wait, so I did the same thing that I did for the escapist fiction contest entry. Because I know I'm gonna post a little preview to Power Pills, and so I'm like dangling the Power Pills characters in front of people like, look, the characters from the comic you like make a cameo. You wanna go read it, right? It probably won't make a difference, but you never know. So Kepler is this like old guy. I don't know exactly what country he's from, but he's a German speaker. I've thought very hard about making him be from Liechtenstein because I think it'd be really funny to make him be from this tiny little country that has like 3,000 people living in it max. Or not 3,000, like 30,000, 300,000, somewhere in that range. He likes to be very coy about the nature of his business. Like, he sells cursed artifacts, but whenever he talks about it, he kind of is like, oh, you know, they're cursed. They're cursed. So like, Tammy doesn't actually believe a word he says about everything being cursed in the shop. He likes to play a little joke. He's a little trickster, and I like him a lot. My goal when I designed him was to kind of make him look like a wizard. So like, his little sweater, his old person cardigan, that was kind of supposed to be like his wizard robe. I love him. He's a grandpa. The beta readers have all decided that he is their grandpa, so I think that you guys will like him because they do. Okay, let's see. Who else do I have? Oh. Okay, so I don't have proper character references for one of them, but I do kind of want to talk about the Alien Fan Club. The Alien Fan Club don't show up properly until like season 3, but I'm obsessed with them. Okay, so I only have a reference sheet made for 2 of them. I'm gonna make a 3rd one because I'm prepping for Art Fight, and I would like to have all of the Alien Fan Club on my Art Fight page. This is Arthur. He is the club leader. He seems like he'd be a really normal guy, but if you look a little closer, you'll notice that so Oro is a villain from Tammy's comic. Which means he became real like a week before this guy decided to make contact lenses to make his eyes look more like the real alien that just showed up. He's really charismatic, and he's a really nice guy, and I don't think that you would think anything of him until you start to like look into it and you go, oh, this guy's a freak. Oh, this guy's fucking obsessed with aliens. Oh no, that's why he's in a conspiracy club. Except I'm not calling it conspiracy clubs because conspiracies tend to lead to really dark places. So they're just aliens. Also, you'll notice, wait, one little thing here. So there are 3 members of the alien fan club, right? And they are based off of the 3 witches from Macbeth. That's kind of like my little thing here. Except when I did research on Macbeth, what I learned is that the witches were actually based off of the fates from Greek mythology. So, and they have no defining characteristics other than they were the fates. So all the alien fan club members now have this like red string of fate theming, and they're all based off of one specific character. So I don't remember, all of their names are slightly based off of it. Whichever fate's name starts with an A, that's who Arthur is based off of. She's the one who cuts the thread. So like he's got the scissors on the ear. I'm a big fan of that. I love these guys' designs. I had a lot of fun with designing them. I hope you can tell. Okay, and then the other guy that I have a reference sheet for is Lachlan, who is also a member of the Alien Fan Club. He's the bubbly and energetic one, and he's really fun. He's kind of a bit of a... Oh god, don't move. Don't move, don't move, don't move. What did I do? What did I do? He got replaced. He got zapped. I was just trying to move him up. Yeah, so he's like the really energetic one. He's really fun. I can't wait to introduce this guy to you guys specifically. He is a bit of a compulsive liar, as in he likes to tell people that he's the leader of the group, and Arthur's just like, what the fuck, man? But he is the main motivator for the group. Without him, the Alien Fan Club would not meet as often as they do because he's just so energetic and excited about it. He's the secretary, so he plans everything, he gets everything straight, he decides when the meetings are gonna be, and he's also just like the most openly obsessed with aliens. Like Arthur keeps his on the down low because he wants to seem like a normal guy. This guy is like what's going on in Arthur's head all the time. He's very fun. I love him. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. I can't believe we have to wait until season 3! Don't worry about it. Let's see. Okay, so damn it, it's on a sheet of 6. The final member is Chloe. I would have called her Cleo, but I had a guinea pig named Cleo. And I didn't want to give her the same name as my guinea pig. She's like the tough girl. She's like the bouncer for the series. Or for the club. She kind of stands against the wall with her arms crossed, looking angry. That's kind of her role. You'll notice that all 3 of them have like different space themes. So like Lachlan's is aliens and like stars, whereas Arthur's, I almost called him Oro. I was looking at the eyes, man. He tricked me. Arthur is planets. Oh, I guess maybe he's planets and stars, kind of. He's got a lot of stars on him. And then Chloe, yes, is moon. The moon. She's based off of the moon rabbit because I really love when characters have like the little bunny ear hair ties. That's my favorite thing, and I just really wanted to design a character who had them. So that's my self-indulgent thing. Okay, wait, and then I guess I could just scroll up a little bit. These are the other side characters, and all 3 of these actually do show up in the first season. So, the first 2 are Patty and... No! Fuck! Damn it! Their names are Friend A and Friend B. You wanna look like the redhead? Yeah! She's pretty. I like her. I like her a lot. I like her pants. I'm really happy with her pants design. Friend A and Friend B. I fucked up when I designed Friend B. So here's a fun fact about Friend A and Friend B is I specifically set them up to be all or nothing. I colored Friend B's little button wrong. It's supposed to be Pan. So she's like she's Pan and she's super quiet, and then Friend A is the super energetic bubbly one, but she's Ace, and I couldn't resist. They're Ray's friends. They're her skater friends. They look like skater girls, don't they? That would be because they are skater girls. Ace rep, yeah! There's a lot. This whole stream was Ace rep. I haven't decided if any of the main characters are gonna be Ace yet. Tammy, I can't decide. She has a reaction that is decidedly like, I just can't decide if it's aesthetic attraction or if it's like actual romantic attraction. I don't know. Well, it depends on if I decide that they have good if they have good chemistry. Just like chemistry in general. We'll have to see. That'll come later. So Friend A and Friend B, they hang out with Ray. And because Ray is like the representative social butterfly of the group, also because Ray is Tammy's roommate, Ray is the one who gets the least scathed by the loss of memories after the curse gets pulled in. So she actually does remember her friends, unlike the other characters who don't have any memories because Tammy didn't know them at all. Ray also gets to remember her real name. She's the only one. Everyone else forgets their real name. And then the guy at the end is Zach. He's a hipster. Apparently he works at the local aquarium. That wasn't a plan until like I decided to not decided, but the beta readers told me that one of the sections was really bad. So I rewrote it from scratch and was like, you know, this would be a really great opportunity to introduce Zach. He's a very fun, chill guy. And he'll probably come more into play in season 3. Aquarium! Yeah, there's gonna be an aquarium. Actually, so here's a fun fact. I 3D model all of my backgrounds when I make stuff. I do it for Power Pills. I'm gonna do it for escapist fiction too. And since the aquarium is gonna be a lot of work, I've decided that the bonus comic for book 7 of Power Pills is also gonna be set in the same aquarium. Like, fuck it. If I'm gonna have to make an entire aquarium, I might as well just use it twice. Aquarium is your favorite astrological sign. Hell yeah! I don't know if my astrological sign is supposed to jive well with aquarium. Maybe. I hope so. I like going in aquariums. My favorite is those like overhead tunnels where I can just sit down and stare at the fish as they go by. Those are the best, and there's definitely going to be one of those tunnels in the comic. I'm not sending them to an aquarium that doesn't have one of those fish tunnels. It's not going to happen. Let's see. I guess, in case you haven't met them yet, we can run down the character list. Okay, so we'll start with Tammy. Those tunnels were, are they in Pokemon Black? I've only played, Platinum and X, I think. That's cool. Those are the best. Any game that includes them is automatically a really good game. Okay, so Tammy is the main character. Like I said, she has social anxiety, like super bad, to the point where it's most likely social phobia disorder. She is an artist and she's obsessed with magical girls. So naturally her self-insert comic is gonna be a magical girl one. So she works at Kepler's shop, as I mentioned, and her, she has no friends. No friends. She doesn't have any from high school. She didn't participate in any extracurriculars or anything because she's just too shy to. And it really sucks. I feel bad for her. Sorry, Tammy. And then there's her magical girl persona, which is Volt. The magical girl characters have been renamed since the original contest entry version of the comic. What I did is I've been removing syllables from their names. So the rules for the magical girl names now is they can only be one syllable. And they have to be related to their element. All magical girls get an element. Volt's is obviously electricity. I love her little hairbands because one, they're inspired by Lettuce from Tokyo Mew Mew, but also they're supposed to look like lightning bolts. I think it's really fun. She has a really fun design. Her weapon is a bow, which means that she kind of sucks in close range because she really can't attack with it. I mean, maybe she could. I bet all those spikes are good for like bashing stuff with. I should have her do that in the future. So the characters do have like an order of relevance, I guess. So the next up is her roommate, whose name is Ray. She is a skater girl. She said, "See you later, girl." She is the most social of the group. She's the one who takes it upon herself to explain, hey, you just got possessed by an emotion to the people who get possessed by spirits in the book. She really just wants to live a normal life. She fucking hates that she got roped into this, and she really does not want to be a magical girl, but she kind of doesn't really have a choice because, if there are monsters attacking the world, what are you supposed to do? Not stop them? She wants to be a normal character so bad, but her stupid morals get in the way and don't let her just go back to her normal life. Her magical girl form is Gale. Her element is air. She can fly, which is very fun. She flew in the contest entry, so that hasn't changed. And her weapon is a bladed fan, like one of those fans that, was actually made to be a weapon rather than decoration. So she can cut stuff with it, but she can also use it to amplify her powers, which I think is very fun. I don't know if I have anything to say about her. Like I said, she's the only character who remembers her real name. So that's a fun little tidbit. And then we're getting into the people that Tammy did not know. So this is Joey. They are so Tammy sees them all the time because their favorite hobby is people watching. So they're always against a railing just watching, and Tammy saw them and was like, holy shit, I want to meet that person. They're so cool. Raccoon, oh yeah. These designs are so cool. I want to meet the person who made them. Teehee. No way, Raccoon. Yeah, so Joey is really into scene fashion, and they kind of have not left 2012 mentally. So they've still got like scene hair going on, which, by the way, I had to learn how to draw scene hair for this. It's so hard. It's so deceptively hard to draw. They're very much like a down with the government. I'm going to burn down a building. They're very like activist focused and very like, they're on watch lists. They have been arrested for going to protests before, and so their name is like out there, I don't know, misdemeanor. Maybe they got released. Maybe they're on a police list. Like they put their money where their mouth is. So they go and are they're very much an activist, which cool, good for them. And then their magical girl form is Ash. Their element is fire, and they have a sword, which I'm a big fan of because I made it look like a torch, and I'm very proud of the design. they're a little obsessed with it. I think they like the fact that they're able to wield a weapon. I don't know if we should let them. So yeah, they're like the close combat. They do all the like initial charging of the battle. They're the big guy. They're the one who weakens the enemy so the other ones can come in and finish the job. Which, by the way, their backup is Melody, who is the nerd of the group. She's always got her nose buried in a book. She's constantly got like 5 tests coming up that she has to study for. I don't know how this girl has so many fucking tests. She only begrudgingly becomes a magical girl. She does not want to because she has 5 tests every single day. I don't know how the fuck she lives. So yeah, she's very busy. She's no nonsense, very serious, but you know, she might have a little bit of a secret geeky side. You don't know. And then her magical girl form is Jade. I would say her design probably made a lot more sense back when her name was Emerald, because none of her gems are actually jades. But, you know, Earth, her element is Earth. There's only so many green things that have 1 syllable in them, so Jade had to do. Her weapon is a sledgehammer. She's the one who's got earth powers, so she can slam the sledgehammer into the ground and like the earth like erupts around it. She's very fun to write in battle because she'll just do this super awesome shit and be like, yeah, I mean, like, it's whatever, you know? I love her. Her and Joey specifically, they're going to be hanging out a lot more. I have art of them together already because I love their dynamic. They're very fun. It's the character who can't take anything seriously and loves to just mess around, and the character who takes everything seriously and doesn't know how to have fun. They balance each other out. They're so fun. It's very much like an opposites attract sort of thing. Then there's Nessa. Nessa is the resident prep. She's the energetic, bubbly one. She's very into shopping and fashion, and she's also secretly a big fan of, she likes fish. She's the one who requested they go to an aquarium. And so, you know, she's kind of the heart of the group. She's the glue that keeps everyone together. And her magical girl form is Tide. Look at Tide's shoes. She's got those like filled shoes that have like little stuff floating around in liquid. They're the best. I love them. Her element is obviously water, and she is the only member of the cast who has 2 weapons. She has the rings that can split into 2 separate ones, or she can use it at once. So she uses them to direct the flow of water, or, you know, the rings are bladed so she can kind of swipe them at people and cut them that way. Why is the hair so... Thank you! That is the only time I have ever drawn water texture well. I do my damnedest. I can never draw water. I don't know how her water texture came out so well, but I'm glad it did, because I'm gonna be reusing it a lot. The fun fact about Tide's hair is that it's actually, despite what it looks like, it's not water. It's like actual strands of hair that just happen to look like water. How do they do that? Magic. They also have this like cool shimmery thing where like in the areas where the hair is thickest, it actually gets darker. So it's kind of like, I don't know, like a sort of gem or something in that way. She's very fun. I love her design. It's a pain in the ass to color. And then, this is the only character that didn't properly show up in the contest. This is Gloria. she is the catalyst for the comic coming to life. As in, she is the reason that Tammy became so desperate to write her story that she decided to risk using a cursed pen to draw it out. She is very, very sweet. However, because she is added to the comic, like literally, she's introduced for maybe 2 pages before the comic comes to life. So she has no personality. She doesn't even have any false memories of who she is. She is not having a good time. So, despite, you know, being just like generally a pleasant and kind person in real life, once the curse affects her, she becomes very cold and distant, and she has a lot of stuff to work out. And then her magical girl form is warp. Her element is time. Yes, time is an element, and I will stand by it. I love her hair. I think it's kind of supposed to look like a pocket watch. She's very Alice in Wonderland inspired because it's a comic made by me. I love Alice in Wonderland. The only reason why Power Pills doesn't have an Alice in Wonderland themed character in it is because I hadn't read it at the time that I wrote Power Pills. You ever read a piece of media that changes your life completely? Yeah, that's Alice in Wonderland for me. So she's very fun. I love her weapon. So she's got these giant scissors, and depending on how far she opens it before cutting with them, it does different things to whatever she cuts. So like, say if she holds it open to 2 o'clock, when she cuts it, it'll, I don't know, slow the person down or something. It's really fun. I love her character. I need to workshop her power a little bit more, but I do have some time. I don't think I actually need to know how her power works until like season 2. Probably. I hope. She's also kind of inspired by Weiss in that her normal power, when she's just controlling time, is very sigil based. So like a sigil will pop up over top of whatever she's affecting. And then for the final member of the core main cast, we have Oro, who I talked about already. He is the obligatory floating alien mysterious character who, like, you don't really know anything about him. He is a prince from the planet Prism, which is an active conquering society, and they are here to take over the Earth. They want to just like take all of the pre-built technology that the Earth has, but also like they just want land. They want to expand their colony. And so this is supposed to be a really easy planet to conquer because we don't have any planetary defense really. At least nothing that Prism can't counter. So the king of Prism, whose name is Argent, sent his son to go do it for him. This is his first time out on the field, and Oro is quickly going to learn that you can train all your life to exterminate entire planets worth of living beings, and you can like learn how to do it, but it feels very different once you actually get there. He's very fun. He's very, I would say Rose, Quartz, Zuko, like those sort of like disgraced royalty from horrible planets. Like he's that kind of guy. So yeah, I don't know, let's see. Is there anything else I want to show before I wrap up? I don't think so. I just wanted to talk about the characters and pad the runtime, and it has been, how long has it been? When did I start streaming? It has officially been 2 hours, which means I can probably start wrapping it up now. I've bided my time well enough. Let's see, do I have any fun art I can show you? Here's the icon. This is the icon for the series. This is what the webtoon thing is gonna look like. If it ever manages to get put on the like main canvas rotation banner, that's what it's gonna look like. It was a very enjoyable 2 hours. Thank you! I'm sorry that the main part of the stream didn't actually last as long as I thought it would. So yeah, it's very fun. I'm very proud of it. Although I will say, since I drew this, the art style for escapist fiction, because I do like to have a different art style for all of my projects, the way that I drew Tammy's mouth is no longer accurate. I have been coloring in all of the, like, side bits of the mouth with just plain black rather than the inside of the mouth color. Oh, and this is the pen! This is the cursed pen that sets off the whole comic, by the way. And then, of course, there's Volt in the background. I hope that people find this enticing. I personally don't like the color yellow, so I don't know how people... Thought you said side boobs of the mouth. Nah, no, you can see the edge of the teeth. It's the edge of the teeth. I guess it is technically the side boobs of the mouth. I guess. But I can't say that because those aren't allowed on Twitch. Let's see. Do I have any other good drawings? Oh, here's the drawing I did of, Melody and Joey. I love these two. They're the best. I can't wait to get past the introduction. I'm so happy, man. Okay, after working on Power Pills for almost 10 years and not even introducing the entire main cast yet, like, we still have one more main character to introduce. I'm so fucking happy that we're gonna get the whole cast introduced in a single year. I can't wait to write more interactions between these two, though. They're the best. I love them. I can't decide if it's gonna be romantic or not. I don't know. I think it depends on how things go as I write. My anti-romantic, my aromantic ass does not really do ships very well. I don't ship. There have been romance comics I've read where I don't feel anything for the main couple. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of effort for me to like them. Definitely think they'd be cute together. They would be. They would be. At the very least, they're the OTP, whether it be platonic or romantic. We'll see. We'll see how the comic goes. I'm not making any promises. This is a moment from the script that got cut. Hold on. Joey is sitting at a table with a beast. I shouldn't be trusted with I shouldn't be trusted with being able to write. I loved this moment. This was from, so what I did was I wrote the entirety of season 1, and then I proceeded to read it and go, this is horrible! And then I cut the entirety of season 1 and rewrote it from scratch. And unfortunately, the Beast Churger was taken out. The Beast Churger no longer exists. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, the eyes! Is this old? Oh yeah, this is old. This is their original designs. I was gonna draw the eyes differently in the comic. This is cool though. I love Rays. Rays with the different pastel colors. That's so cool. This is no longer what their eyes look like. Gloria's color is no longer brown, it is orange because I wanted to complete the full rainbow. Like, my number one thing with redesigning the cast is I wanted all of their colors to look better when standing next to each other. Look at how much work I did to make sure that they would all look okay standing next to each other. This is like the color guide for the comic. I'm trying so hard to give it its own identity and like make it actually, you know, have a succinct color palette. So background characters have a limited color palette that I can use, and the backgrounds in general also have a limited color palette I can use. So like everything about it is super planned to look a specific way. I put a lot of work into it. Let's see. Do I have anything else? I don't think so. Daddy Issues McGee. This guy is so Zuko. I didn't mean it. He really is Zuko, though. He wasn't supposed to be. Okay, anything else I can show off? I don't think so. Maybe Anything fun? Not really. Here, I can show you one of the background renders, and then we can head out. The 3D models, I love Tammy. Oh my god, wait, I should show, if I can get a link. Okay, wait, well, these are loading. I'm gonna get a link, and then I'm gonna show you guys something that I did. It cost me like $600. It was so much money, but it was so worth it. Okay. Let's see. Do I have a good image that shows the entirety of their room? I put so much work into, designing the main character's room. It took me like a week straight of just editing. Other TikToks, probably? I did that TikTok. Finished videos. Where is it? What did I call it? It is this one! This one. So, yeah, Tammy has a fuck ton of magical girl merch. I tried my best to give a cameo to everything that I thought inspired escapist fiction in some way. So in the background there, if you've been to one of my streams before, you know I'm obsessed with Avalon Web of Magic, which is like an old, just book series. It's not even a magical girl show, but that's actually where I got the element of time from. Time was an element in Avalon Web of Magic. And then we have little figures of the Tokyo Mew Mew cast and the Witch cast, although you'll notice that we're missing Will. Will is somewhere else. She's somewhere else. I did like off-brand designs though, because I didn't want to run into copyright issues. So then this is Tammy's desk area. There's Will. She's up at the top with Quiche, and then Hajime Miko, which is like my off-brand version of Hatsune Miku, and she's gonna start showing up in all of my projects because like I made my own Miku and I want to use her. And then Caleb's there too. That's a Funko Pop. They're like Funko Pops, but they're drawn in the that like 2012 art style with the like eyes that, you know, are just white circles or whatever, and then they're drawn with the little blob bodies. I love the 2012 art style. And they're punk because that's, you know, the art style that they were associated with. And then Tammy's bed! These are the final ones. So Miraculous Ladybug, definitely inspired the comic with the spirits. And then Princess Tutu, which I didn't actually watch until after I started working on escapist fiction. So it's not really an inspiration. However, they do have very similar themes of like a story and a story coming to life. So I figured that it would be a good thing to hide in there. Also, there's no way that Princess Tutu isn't Tammy's favorite magical girl series. Oh, smear frame. Did you guys know I went to college for animation? I know how to make horrible smear frames, just like they like to screenshot on internet and make fun of. Okay, and then I'm gonna wrap it up with one final thing I wanted to show up. This was expensive, but it was worth it. I was really looking for someone who could do this for me because I knew that I couldn't do it myself. I'm not very good with designing anything that's made of metal. And so, you know, when your main character, one of your main villains is an alien, of course the thing that you're gonna want is a really, really cool spaceship design. You wanna know which of the escapist fiction characters likes mac and cheese the most? Oh, I'm gonna say Tammy. Tammy seems like the type of person who returns to comfort food a lot. I bet that she loves eating mac and cheese. But yeah, so Oro, I commissioned Scorpion Design on Twitter to make a ship design for Oro, Look at how cool this is! Isn't this so cool? It's expensive, but it's gonna be so worth it in the late game of the comic when Oro's ship becomes like a major plot point. Like the ship is not just something that appears every once in a while. Like, there are scenes that are going to be inside the ship, and like tracking down the ship is going to be a major plot point at one point. So yeah, go follow them. They're awesome. They did great work. I love it a lot. I hope you guys are excited for escapist fiction. I'm going to do like a stream countdown week. I think running up to it. So like I'm gonna stream hopefully for at least an hour every day for the countdown week, just to kind of get hype for it. And I'm gonna pick a bunch of magical girl stuff to do. Like, I know my character designer, you know, the person who designed my VTuber model. I made the art for it, but I didn't design her. I will play their game, which I know that they have and is a magical girl game, and I'll see what else I can find. Maybe I'll play some magical warrior Diamond Heart, who I've been following on Tumblr for a while, but like I'm not like a dating sim person, so I've never tried their game out, but it could be fun. And then we're gonna build some stuff in Minecraft to celebrate. It's gonna be fun. I hope you guys will be there. Thank you guys so much for watching the series. The Smasher Pass stream. It has been a long time coming. All right, so yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I will be streaming a bit more. I think I'm going on vacation at some point in July, but other than that, I should be free, aside from like the fact that I am already behind work on getting escapist fiction ready, so I might have to like abandon and just do escapist fiction. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, keep an eye on my Discord. That's where I update as to whether or not I'm actually gonna be live. Did I ever log into... Oh no, I didn't log into... That's why the donation notifications were broken. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. One moment. Currently logging in to get the Discord link. I could just go to Discord and get the link. It's fine. It's fine. Are you logged in yet? No? Okay. But yeah, no, that's where I keep people updated as to whether or not I'm streaming. Yeah, there he is. Okay, cool. Discord. Yeah, okay. So if you want to keep an eye on my schedule, that's the best place to do it. I'm the type of person who likes to pick stuff like the day before, so that's also how you can find out what I'm planning on doing for the stream. And yeah, I will see you guys some point soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!